Hey, I want to start my video off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to say shalom to you, Akim, out here laboring in this truth on the highways and hedges. Shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, that's tuning into these videos in truth and sincerity. This is the Kalaya. All right, and title of this video is going to be, man, there is no unity, rather division. Okay, contrary to popular belief, where most people feel like, hey, man, we should be as one. We should all come together. And that's what the so-called white man loves saying, hey, why can't we all just get along? We're all human, things of that nature. Well, that's not how that's not Salakia. That's not how Yahweh wanted this to go. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. And I'm gonna pull a few precepts, and Lord willing, this is edifying. We're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, the Lord thy Most High have chosen these to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay, so the Lord said, Salakia, Yahweh said, that he's chosen us to be a special people unto himself above all people that are on the upon the face of the earth. Now, when you go into that word holy, when it says for thou art an holy people, that word holy means separate. Okay, so we're separate from you other nations, man. Okay, we're separate from you other nations, man. We're not equal. So yes, Jake, you should be walking around, knowing that you're not equal with the so-called white man, with the so-called Chinese man, with the so-called Arab man. We're not equal, man. There is no unity. Okay. There's no unity with the other nations, to be more clear. Okay. Okay, Khan. This is Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, Salakia, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Okay, so you got to remember, at that time, hey, everybody had their own inheritance, and you would get, you would get your own land, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, it tells you that he doesn't change, man. Okay, so same thing it was back then, the same thing now. But that's Esau that got you under the philosophy that everybody should be together, man. And that's not what it is. Okay? For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is their Salakia, is the lot of his inheritance, man. Okay? So once again, there goes the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, letting you know, hey man, Jacob is the inheritance of Yahweh, man. All right? We're separate, man. Okay, just how it was back then. And I'm going to get another precept that's going to prove that real quick in Luke. This is Luke 12 and 51, I believe. Let me just verify. Luke 12 and 51. Khan, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you, nay, but rather division. Okay. But in that, I'm gonna read on. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay, so that's Yahweh Shai speaking, and he's saying that there's gonna be division, because hey, you gotta have. You gotta love the Lord more than you love your mother, more than you love your wife, more than you love your kids. So that's gonna cause division, man. Okay, you're gonna have foes of your own household, but that's at the same time that's twofold, because the Lord is dealing with division, man. There is no unity except for within the nation, man, of Israel, man. That's the only unity that us brethren should have going on, man. Okay, because the rest of it is division, man. Okay, even think about it like this: the Lord don't want you wearing mixed fabrics. It tells you in the scriptures to marry a wife from the same nation. Okay, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, he's dealing with division, man, and that's hard that's a hard pill for some people to swallow. I don't know why, in the scriptures clearly prove that. Okay, here it is, 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Here it goes again. Holy means separate. A peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who have called you out of the darkness into this marvelous light. Right. So we giving all thanks to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All praises, call Elohim Law, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for allowing us to be in this marvelous light. Calling us out of darkness to have the understanding that, hey man, we're not supposed to be joining hand in hand, with these other nations, man. It tells you in the scripture, slightly paraphrasing, he that's found joining hand in hand, hey man, you're gonna be put to death, man. Okay, in that time to come. And right now, man, hey, I think it's safe to say that the prophecy is at its peak right now, man. Okay. Salakia Akim. Okay, this is second Esdras. I must start at 54. Okay, second Esdras, chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, so. People like to go back to that. Hey, man, we all come from Adam. You're right, and the scriptures is saying that. But don't miss over the most important part. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. And who's those chosen people? Based off of the precepts that I just pulled, man, that's Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, for Jacob's sake. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, so you heathens, you so-called white people, you so-called Chinese people, you so-called Arabs, okay? Thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel, man. Okay? And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us, right? Because we got to come to these other nations and want of all things, man. Food, clothing, anything, man, for all things, man. Okay, so they over us right now. But hey, this proves once again, hey, that's why we're supposed to be separated, man. We ain't supposed to be having to go to the other nations for things. But that's a curse that we got to endure through, man. Okay. I'm gonna just finish up on this, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? All right, so this is Esdras, asking, how long should this endure? Well, hey, this is going to endure until all these prophecies come to pass, man, until the kingdom of heaven is restored, man, and the true power is restored into, Israel, man. Okay, so we got to endure until the end. Okay. Trying to. Okay. This is Isaiah 40:17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing in vanity. So you other nations are nothing, man. Okay? You other nations, you so-called white man, you so-called Chinese, you so-called Arab, hey, you are nothing, man. So how do you, if the Lord is saying that pretty much you're shit, you're nothing, you're less than us, we're above you, how can we unify? How can we have unity? We don't hold the same rank. We don't walk the same. We don't talk the same. We ain't got the same spirit, man, but rather division, man. There is no unity, man. Okay? And you know what a lot of people like to go into, they like to go into love thy neighbor, in Matthew the 22nd chapter, saying to love thy neighbor. Okay? All right, but when you go into okay, so for an example, all right, let me just pull that real quick. I'm gonna pull that so I can prove my point. Slakia. Matthew 22, and I'm gonna start at 35. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, Master, what is the great commandment in the law? Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord the Most High with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay, so people will try to run with that. Hey, man, love your neighbor, man. Not your literal next door neighbor, man. All right, because if I live next door to Moab, I don't love him, man. That's not the neighbor that is referring to. Now watch this. I'm gonna go to Leviticus, and that's gonna show you who your neighbors is, man. Okay, because there is no unity except for it within Israel, man. When it's dealing with these other nations, man, there's division. Okay, this is Leviticus 19, and I'm gonna start at 17. I'll start at 16. Matter of fact, I'll start at. Okay, I'll start at 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. So it said, thou shalt not hate thy brother. Okay, and that brother is showing you that that's your neighbor, who is your okay. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So that word neighbor is getting thrown around too loosely, just like how they do in John 3:16. Okay, so your neighbor is your brethren. Is the children of thy people of the same seed. Because if you go into Romans, right? Let me pull that real quick, and I'm gonna close out on that. If you go into Romans, right, and Romans 9, I'm gonna start at 3. For I wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. It says, my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites. Those are your neighbors, man. Why would the Lord tell you to love another nation that he hates? Why would the Lord tell you to love another nation that's counted as spittle? Think about that. Ask yourself that. Okay, and when you go into the word kinsman in the Blue Letter Bible, it says to be related by blood, or it says in a wider sense of the same nation. Okay, so there is no unity, but rather division, man. Okay, the only unity that's gonna be is of the nation of Israel, man. Because you other nations aren't shit, pretty much, man. Thus said the Lord. Okay? And we gotta let brotherly love continue, man, and continue to lead each other in the right path and follow these laws, statutes, commandments, and repent, man. Because shit getting real out here, man. It's been real, just getting more real. So, Lord willing, this video was edifying. I'm gonna close out my video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.